spark in our bones ignite.
So we are in Sri Lanka. We just arrived. I haven't passed through the immigration first. So akala ko 11 tayo darating dito, pero 9 pala. So medyo nakakalito talaga yung time duration, especially if hindi mo kabisado, but it's like 2 hours advance ng Philippines at ng Malaysia. What are you looking for? Hey guys, I just woke up. It's my first day in Sri Lanka, day 1, 2020. It's March 4. I woke up like 11 a.m. I slept so good. I got in my hostel at 12 and I was really tired with the traveling and the transit. So now it's 11. I am gonna go grab food outside. It's kind of like really hot here. I have this sunglass and a shawl, maybe just to cover up a little bit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So tingnan natin. Now I'm walking. Kagabi, nawala ako dito kasi naglalakad ako. Hindi ko alam saan ito talaga. Mali yung pin. It's 12 a.m. and I'm lost in the city. Oh my God. It was really dark and the streets were really, really empty. 12 p.m. now. I'm in Papu's restaurant and there's not a lot of people here. I mean, I'm seeing a couple of tourists walking around, but it is definitely not like a tourist hub. The country seems to be very chill, not a lot of traffic, few cars and motorcycles and tuk-tuk. This is like a 5 to 10 minute walk from where I am staying. Just wait for the food because I'm kind of hungry. Looks good. So, I walked around. Sobrang pawis ko. It's hot outside. It's like 31. So it's really sunny. And I was walking in the heat. I have this little shawl. I forgot to wear sunscreen, only in my face. I forgot to bring a hat. I just have a scarf just to cover myself and sunglasses. I went to the beach, mainit. I'm at the Negombo Beach. Okay naman siya, pero madaming makulit, madaming nagbebenta, maraming kind of annoying. Hindi mo maiwasan talaga yung mga vendors, yung mga makukulit.
How many pieces you want? I will give discount price.
So maybe a little after. So you just have to say no. Say no, and they'll be fine. Over here is actually really nice hotels. One which I have stayed in the past. I just don't really remember. This is in Negombo by the beach. A lot of Western people who are there are just sunbathing and just relaxing by the beach. Maganda yung beach. Kaya lang, I came around after lunchtime. It's not really the best time to be in the beach. I mean, unless you want to go for a tan. And then yung waves doon, sobrang lakas na parang sobrang lakas. Ligo sana ako, kaya lang hindi ako prepared. I did not bring anything with me. Wala akong dalang extra clothes, kaya hindi ko naman plano talaga mag-beach. Pinaanan ko lang yung beach. I was just walking around and makikita mo hindi siya ganun ka touristy compared to a lot of other cities. Maybe Colombo is different, but then I'm in Negombo, which is like in the airport's vicinity. So bumili lang ako ng Coke. Kumain ako sa labas. Okay naman yung food. I had like fish fillet and french fries. And then I just needed like to get a bottle of water. Nauhaw ako. Usually I wouldn't because depende din sa mga lugar mo. Yung water dispenser hindi siya ganun ka-available. Usually I wouldn't promote buying a bottle of water, pero syempre, depende kung nasaan ka. You need to basically stay hydrated because sobrang hot outside. I have a bottle of water na parang I can refill it. And I think it's much better to get bigger sizes so that hindi ganun ka sayang. Also get it in like small store shops. It's cheaper than getting it in like restos. So this is like 70. A bottle of Coke, 400 ml, 100 Sri Lankan rupees. Medyo confused ako sa Sri Lankan and Indian rupees, but then I think it's also called rupees. Anyway, I'm waiting for Manju. They're really nice couple, really friendly as well. I met them like 3 years back in 2017 when I first started traveling. And I think it would be nice to actually see them again. I just called him and he's gonna be showing me around. So he's gonna be my guide, my tuk-tuk driver, my friend. So I'm just gonna go get changed and I'll see you there. What do you call people, Manju? In India they would say Baya.
I would say Ayya, but like elder brothers.
Aya.
Yeah. Ayya call him elder brother. Younger, we call him Malli.
I use Aya. 30s.
Englishman. British people came to
The colonization.
those are the British.
So Sri Lanka has been colonized by the British as well. Same as India, right?
Same.
British. More British people.
No, this one is the Sri Lankan people, that kind of that time the heroes.
We are at the temple, a Buddhist temple in Sri Lanka, in Negombo. I am with Manju. He is my tour guide. He's showing me around the temple, which is really old. It's built in 1920s. So it's been there for a really long time, and the buildings are really, really nice and rustic and old. There's so much paintings in here, and there's a lot of things to see. Over here you can see the offerings that they are giving Buddha before every meal. It's pretty interesting to know that the Buddhist culture, although I have been to many different temples before while in Sri Lanka or in Thailand or in different countries, it's just nice to see how a lot of people make worship. From this side?
Yeah, just
So why do they worship this tree?
because Buddha, when he meditate, can do this kind of thing.
Ah.
Worshipping this.
He does wood cutting.
Like
This
that.
is Jesus, right?
Jesus.
Wow. Oh, Abdul Baha. It's really nice. Bahay.
I gave these pictures to Baha'i Center in Kandika. Pronunciation is very little bit like Tamil. Finally, they called me and asking whether he is your brother, like many questions. Finally, they came with the brother and two police.